Hello, my name is Kallista and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we finally did the mission that Aria gave us damn near at the beginning of the game. We weren't able to destroy all of the crates. Cerberus got their hand on one. However, considering that 19 were destroyed, I think that's pretty good going. Those are pretty decent odds, I think. We did good work in destroying, potential Cerberus gubbins. They didn't get their hands on so many goodies, and Naomi can be very happy with that. Now then, over to Ploitari. Okay, this looks like a much smaller system. Okay. Ooh, beautiful. Gorgeous. Thegan. Thegan rounds out the trio of planets only scouted by space probe in this backwater solar system. A frozen ball with significant amounts of tin in its crust, Thegan has a fractional atmosphere with trace amounts of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Strange radiation emissions have been charted coming off of Thegan, but it is unknown if these are from radioactive elements or merely a star's radiation reflected by a high albedo surface. Orbital distance 4.1 AU. Orbital period 8.3 Earth years. Radius 3,581 kilometers. Day length 28.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.05 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature negative 116 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.56 G. And oh, you're rich, stunning and rich. This place has it all. This place has everything, dear God.
Probe away.
Such beauty, such majesty, and such platinum. Lovely.
Probe launched.
Come on, more big spikes. It's happened again. I just get so focused. I get so focused on scanning. I forget to check how many probes I have. And there were so many good planets in Fire, or however that's pronounced. There were so many good planets. How could I not? Now then, stock me up. Fill me up, people. Excuse me. There we go. Buy the probes. There we go. For a minute then I was like, don't tell me I'm out of money. That can't be the case. I barely buy anything. Okay, Thegan, I am back for you. You're still so rich. How could I say no? How could I say no? Now then, where were you? Come on. Oh, yes, please.
Probe launched.
Lovely jubbly. And go on, why not?
Launching probe.
It's the end of the game, why not?
Probe launched.
Good. We only have 2 quests left.
Launching probe.
2 side quests left, I mean. The package for Ish. And the Project Fire. I mean, to be fair, Project Firewalker is a DLC, but it doesn't really feel like DLC. It just feels like, miscellaneous side quests.
Probe away.
Now then, I do have a plan for how the rest of this Let's Play is gonna play out. Because I wasn't sure, I've been umming and ahhing. Do I want to do the story DLC? Do I want to do Overlord and Lair of the Shadow Broker? Do I want to do them before or after, the final mission of the game? I've been umming and ahhing. Okay, 25, so there should be 4. Yeah, I've been umming and ahhing. I've come to a decision. Aigla, maybe? Only known from scan data picked up by space probes, Aigla is currently classified as a dwarf planet. A warm, barren rock, its thin atmosphere is composed of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Significant alumina deposits in its crust make its density and gravity very low indeed. Orbital distance 0.7 AU. Orbital period 0.6 Earth years. Radius 1,511 kilometers. Day length 19.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.03 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 125 Celsius. Surface gravity at 0.1 G. And you're also rich. Got the game is treating me. The game is like, I sense that you are coming to the end. I will treat you.
Probe launched.
I've heard you this entire time. I know that you are a hoe for rich planets, so I am giving you all of the rich planets. And I thank you, King. I thank you for that. Come on, right there.
Probe launched.
And you.
Launching probe.
Oh, yes, please. Very nice.
Away.
Lovely. Oh, it...
Launching probe.
I know I've been saying this. I say this a lot. Here's the thing. I always get very nostalgic when I end a game.
Probe away.
I have complex feelings with Mass Effect 2. I don't want to give a review. As I was talking about this in the last episode, I never like to give a definite opinion on like a game or a movie or a book until I'm actually finished with it, because for all I know, the final mission for Mass Effect 2 could be amazing. The final mission might genuinely be like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever played. It's even better than going to fight Saren. I really loved that in Mass Effect 1, walking up this... Oh, hello. Zanethu. Believed to be a post-garden world, Zanethu has large deposits of calcium carbonate in its sedimentary rock, indicating it may have once had plate tectonics I've butchered this. We're gonna start from the beginning. Believed to be a post-garden world, Zanethu has large deposits of calcium carbonate in its sedimentary rocks, indicating it may have once had plate tectonics and even plant life. Its swirling clouds of dust and snow may have occurred more recently and blocked the sun, creating a mass extinction event. Its surface gravity is comfortable, and its temperature tolerable, I'm very hot, I'm overheating, I'ma take a sip. Gorgeous. Okay. Its surface gravity is comfortable and its temperature tolerable by most sapient species. Orbital distance 1.9 AU. Orbital period 2.6 Earth years. Radius 6,619 kilometers. Day length 53.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.38 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature -16 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.2 G.
General distress. User unregistered or record damaged. Nature of incident is not recorded. Assistance is requested. General distress.
Okay.
User unregistered or record damaged.
Launching probe.
Nature of incident is not recorded.
Scans have found something.
Alliance hotspot detected. Alliance sources request that all ships keep watch for signs of the missing freighter MSV Estevanico? Maybe? That was terrible Spanish, I do apologise. Lost 1 year ago in this sector. Any data recovered that sheds light on the Estevanico's fate will be rewarded. Surface scans indicate the presence of a large shipwreck. Signature bears similarities to that of the Alliance merchant freighter MSV Estevanico. Structural integrity is critical. Life support is damaged but capable of sustaining a skeleton crew. Recommend extreme caution. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Oh, journal move. Thank you.
Probe away.
But just to finish off my thought, I don't like to give my definite opinion on something until I'm finished. Like, as I said, the final mission for Mass Effect 2, and I don't mean Arrival by that, I mean, the end of the main game. It could be amazing.
Probe
it
launched.
could completely redeem any and all issues I have with the game. So I don't want to say, you know, like, oh, I haven't enjoyed this because I haven't completed the game yet. However, what I've seen so far, I'm not gonna lie, I'm incredibly disappointed. I found Mass Effect 2 to be a very disappointing experience. Just the main plot. The main plot has so many plot holes, and I'm just like, what is this? The loyalty missions and the side quests, now that is where this game shone. The loyalty missions and the side quests were so much better than they were in the first game. They really improved on that.
Probe launched.
Like, I have to applaud the people who were responsible for that, because it was amazing. Those were amazing, but the main plot, I'm just kind of like, this has been... It's been a major downgrade. As I said, I'm keeping my opinions loose, because the final mission might be amazing. It might make up for everything. I might go, oh, I see what you were doing. Like, I would liken it to I showed my ex-boyfriend. It was the film version of Ender's Game. I showed him that, and oh. Oh. Okay, we have a solo mission. Oh, hell no.
It is likely that searching the wreckage would provide information about the Estevanico's final hours. Warning. Disturbing the wreck could cause it to become unbalanced and fall over the cliff's edge.
No. Fuck this. No. Naomi, you daredevil. No, this seems like hell on earth to me. No, thank you. Oh, Jesus. Oh God, we're tilting. I've taken my hands off the keyboard and the mouse, and I'm just gonna stand here. I'm gonna stand here until we stop tilting, okay? Oh, I don't like that. I don't know. Okay, we've stopped. Oh no. Okay, we've got some loose tiles. That's nice. Oh gee, no! Stop it! Stop it! Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh hello. Well, that's flashing. That's flashing. Do we have? Okay, we have no objective. That's wonderful. Naomi, why are you doing this, Carl? Why are you doing this? Okay, we're just gonna have a little run around, see what we've got. Okay, so yeah, nothing there. You know what? It might be easier to see from the back. Okay. Well, that looks like a path. Alright, let's... Oh, I don't like this. No. I would not be doing this if I were in Naomi's shoes. No, thank you. Not today, Satan. But yeah, as I was saying before, this game might be a little bit like Ender's Game. So I showed my boyfriend at the time the movie version of Ender's Game, and he absolutely hated it. Literally throughout. Okay, we won't. She's not just gonna drop off of the edge. Okay, so we can't go that way. Okay. For a good 97% of the film, my boyfriend was just like, this is a dumb action movie. You said it was amazing. Like, I don't see what's so amazing about this. And I was just like, wait, hold it. You'll see, just give it a minute. And... okay, I don't like the vibrations. Okay, that. I do apologise, this story is going to be a little bit fractured considering I'm also trying to problem solve at the same time. Let's see what we have. Oh. Okay, I get you. I get you. Can you, Just hold steady. Don't move. Don't get onto a flat bit. Oh god, this sets my teeth on edge. But yeah, like I said, I'm quite a big fan of the film version of Ender's Game. I really enjoy it. And so, like I said, for a good 97% of the film, it is just like a dumb action movie. You don't really need to think. You just want, oh, they're blowing up bugs. Well, hey. And then you get to the end, and there is a twist. There is this huge twist that completely recontextualizes what has been going on in the film. And at that moment, my boyfriend loved it. He was like, oh my god, now I see what they were doing. Oh, this meant this and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I get it. I get it. So for all I know, like, I am hoping that the final mission is gonna do the same for me. Okay, there we go. Careful. Careful. Oh, Jesus. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let me... It's safe and flat up here. Get me on. Get me on. Okay. Okay. Remember to breathe, Callista. Remember to breathe. But yeah, like I said, I live in hopes that my ex-boyfriend's reaction to the twist in Ender's Game, and like I said, recontextualizing it, like once we finished, even though for a good 97% of the film he had been like, this is crap. I don't like it, I don't get it. He saw the twist and was like, oh my god, I get it now. I get it, I love it. Like, that is my hope for the final Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I'm panicking. Again, I'm taking my hands off the keyboard. I'm praying. Pray to Space Jesus that this is not the end. I don't do well with heights. I don't do well with heights. But yeah, like I said, my boyfriend's reaction to Ender's Game, I'm hoping that'll be my reaction to the final mission in this. I'm hoping that it'll recontextualize what was happening and oh my god, so that was why they did this and this was why they did that. Oh my god, and you know, I'll be thinking to myself, oh, I should replay this so that I have this mindset from the get-go. Oh my god. Like, I'm living in hope. Like I said, Okay. So we can go down that way. Also, hello. Okay, we've got something over there. What's... But yeah, just to continue on with my point, if the ship will let me. I don't go into any game hoping it'll be bad. To be honest, I don't see the point in playing games if that's your... You know, oh, I'm going into this and I know nothing about it, but I'm sure it's gonna be shit. Like, I don't see the point in that. You know, I want every game to play... Every game that I play, I want to be good. I want to leave it thinking, oh yeah, that was money well spent. That was money well spent. In all, I think I've been let's playing for about... We have hello. Oh, okay, I see another box over there. Also, oh, okay, there's a break there. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing Let's Plays for 4 years. In that time, I would say there is only one game I have played in my channel that I'm like, yeah, that wasn't worth the money. There is one single game. And it's called, I'll call it out, I don't care. It's called Tormentum Dark Sorrow. It's only, It's only a few parts. You know what? Run. Run. It's falling apart. Run. Question: why couldn't you have put me down there in the first place? Who's flying that little chip doodad? Who did this? Who decided to plant me at the arse end of the ship? Who? I have questions and complaints. Okay, but that is Zanethu sorted, and just you left, my dear. Sinolus. Space probes indicate that Sinolus is nowhere near as hospitable as its neighbour Zanethu. Sinolus's hydrogen-argon atmosphere is thought to be anathema to life, but the presence of borax on the surface, spawned by boron-heavy core, indicates the planet may have once had water. Orbital distance 2.2 AU. Orbital period 3.3 Earth years. Radius 5,391 kilometers. Day length 66.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.23 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature -3 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.84 G. Okay, and you are rich. Good. I need some minerals to soothe myself after that mission.
Probe launched.
But yeah, in all the years I've been making Let's Plays, there is only one game that I'm like, yeah, that wasn't worth the money. I got that on sale, and it still wasn't worth the money. It was a little point-and-click called Tormentum Dark Sorrow. And it was very... How do I put this? The writers thought they had something very philosophical and deep and meaningful, and this is hot shit. You can tell that we think this is hot shit. Like, you can tell that the writers were maybe a little bit up their own arses when they were writing it. It's
Launching probe.
The art was beautiful. It's a visually stunning game. I'll give it that. Very easy puzzles, but then again, I don't necessarily consider that a bad thing. But the plot of it, I'm just like, oh my god. This, like, the final bit, the final thing where they reveal everything, I'm like, dear God, you're not going there. Oh, they went there. Oh my days. Like, fortunately, it's a very short game, so it was only short, but like I said, out of all of the games I've played, that is the only one that I'm like, yeah, I regret purchasing that. I don't regret purchasing Mass Effect 2. Well, it came bundled in with Legendary Edition. However, previously I bought Mass Effect 2, and then they announced Legendary Edition, and I was salty about it. Yeah, I don't regret playing Mass Effect 2. I wouldn't say that I've been miserable throughout it. It was just... Like I said, I'm hopeful that the last mission will be really good and will redeem it in a lot of ways. It's just been... Mass Effect 1 was just so amazing. It was just so amazing, and it just didn't live up to what I'd hoped it had been. Considering... No, enter. You know, considering how many people had told me, like, oh, it's amazing, Mass Effect 2 is so good, I went in with quite high expectations. I think that's the good thing about Mass Effect 3. I'm like, I've been told it's shit, so my expectations are quite low. So I'm like, I'm really excited for that. Okay, now over to, where are you? Over here. The Hades Nexus. Okay. Now then. Triodia. A modestly sized gas giant with an icy core, Triodia's hydrogen and methane atmosphere gives it a bluish colour. It has 14 moons named after Asari virtues. Alliance Bulletin. Geth have been encountered in the Hecate system. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 4.8 AU. Orbital period 10.5 Earth years. Radius 27,206 kilometers. Day length 18.7 Earth hours. And you are moderate. You know what? I think I'm gonna scan this planet.
Launching probe.
And then I'm gonna exit out of the galaxy map, and we're gonna read some more codex entries to finish off this episode. I haven't been reading the codex entries as much as I probably should have.
Launching probe.
We've still got a few sections left, so I think that'd be wise from here on out to try and make sure that I read some codex entries at the end of every episode.
Probe launched.
Anything else? Any other big spikes? No. Okay. Okay, and back to the kick. Now then, excuse me. Now go to technology, there we are. And it was just you, security mechs. The death of thousands of security and military personnel in the Battle of the Citadel was a loss felt throughout the galaxy. As large numbers of qualified personnel transferred to the Citadel to replace those that died, short-handed security companies filled out their numbers with large-scale use of unmanned security robots. Commonly referred to as mechs, the security robots are typically grouped into light and heavy varieties. Light mechs come in a variety of sizes but are easily distinguished by opposable digits that help them in their versatile security roles. Heavy mechs lack digits and are simply weapons platforms intended to keep the peace in high-threat areas. The quadrupedal dog mech has a face composed of contraband detection sensors, and it too is armed in case a perpetrator resists arrest. A typical security mech has an extremely limited virtual intelligence. Its duty is straightforward and narrow, usually to guard an area, run a friend or foe program to halt unauthorized access, and fire a set of pre-recorded voice commands to warn troublemakers away from the area. Light security mechs are equipped with irritant sprays and electroshockers to force compliance, and heavy mechs may be outfitted with flashbang stunners for similar purposes. When facing an opponent armed with a firearm, any mech will immediately resort to lethal anti-personnel weapons to neutralize the threat. If the situation turns violent rapidly enough, it may not even use its warning. Security mechs are frowned upon for actual military duty. Though tough enough to survive most firefights, their VI simply does not have the programming to plan an ambush, rescue a hostage, treat a wound, or any of countless other objectives that a soldier must be able to perform on the fly. The Master Thief, Kasumi's Secrets. Grey boxes. A mnemonic neural recall stimulator, also known as a grey box, is a device implanted in the brain to assist and prioritize memory. Originally developed to slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease, grey boxes function by helping the amygdala chunk incoming stimuli into recognizable pieces for memory consolidation. Each memory is assigned a shape or sensation from other memories, tying the concepts together into a block that is more easily recalled. When Synthetic Insights first released them onto the market in 2140, grey boxes were hailed as a way humans could level the playing field between themselves and the Solarians, whose natural eidetic memories gave them an advantage. However, because the implant procedure of a grey box requires the brain to irreversibly shift its workload over to the machine, software bugs or attempted removal of the grey box for maintenance purposes could lead to incapacitating brain damage. For this reason, grey boxes soon became used only by those with a dire need for photographic memories, such as researchers and spies. In 2175, sale and implantation of grey boxes were outlawed by the Systems Alliance following an incident with Abraham Ramoy, an employee of the Alliance Intelligence Agency. Ramoy was believed to be a professional conman and thief named Keiji Okuda, who accessed and sold classified data. However, prosecuting attorneys were unable to use his assisted memories as evidence due to the Alliance court system's prohibitions against self-incrimination, based on the Fifth Amendment of the old US Constitution. Ramoy soon disappeared off the map following his trial, further heightening suspicions that he was a Cuda and living off of ill-gotten gains. When found outside a human head, grey boxes are usually accessed with a specialised reader. A separate decryption key is almost always required, as users with data sensitive enough to require a grey box invariably install their own encryption. Casa Fabrications Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents is the infamous legacy of the Casa Fabrications Model 12 Locust. Originally created for the Systems Alliance, who wanted a lightweight weapon for high-gravity worlds, the Locust was designed to overcome the limitations of traditional submachine guns at long range. With bullet velocity of modern weapons already pushed to the limit, the Locust designers sought a way to improve accuracy through reducing weapon kick. They created an internal floating bed that absorbs the gun's recoil with minimal jarring of the gun frame itself. The barrel, magazine chamber, and operating mechanism all move within this bed, which absorbs shock with springs and buffers. This creates a platform stable enough that the Locust can use auto-targeting software usually reserved for match-grade weapons. The Locust's lethality on shielded targets has been amply demonstrated. In 2176, a Virginian patent clerk named Michael Moser Lang bought a Locust concealed in a shoulder-mounted video camera to a photo opportunity between Enrique Aguilera. Oh my god, Aguilar? I'm thinking of Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera? I think it's Aguilera, so I'm going to go with Aguilera. Enrique Aguilera, President of the United North American States, and Chinese People's Federation's Premier Ying Zhong. At a distance of about 25 meters, Lang pierced the kinetic barriers covering the stage with the first burst, and when Zhong heroically tackled Aguilera to remove him from the line of fire, Lang's succeeding burst went through the Premier's body and fatally wounded both men. Donovan Hock's collection contains 2 antique ivory-handled Locusts, modified to take thermal clips. A detachable data drive rests in the lining of the box, containing Omnitool specifications for fabricating copies. A quick trip to the extranet reveals one of the weapons has the same serial number as Lang's original. If it's a fake, it's extremely well made. Very interesting. Okie doke, and with that, I am going to bring this episode to a close. In the next one, we do the next Firewalker mission, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.